let's talk a little bit about what we got over here. We got Can-Am, we are going to tune the engine. We bought our intercooler, we cut off the sides of it, and Matas designed everything. From the feeling, I can say that it should be something around 195 horsepower. So the result is great. Oh, hello. I was busy a little bit preparing for the next episode. As you can see, we got here something. Also, the more parts are printing right now. And today it's not about it. Today we have a toy in our workshop. We're gonna do something today on it. But before that, before we start the works, as you can see, we already started. Let's talk about it. Let's talk what we have here and what we are going to do. Two of you, I said, please wait.
Right. There is no time to wait.
Why?
Because we are rushing. It's time to ride.
Please wait.
Just make it short, okay?
I got some candies for you.
The worst possible candies.
Take your time, wait over there a little bit. You can see the candies fits perfectly to your gloves by color. So let's talk a little bit about what we got over here. We got Can-Am Maverick X3 Turbo. It's a 900cc engine with turbo. It's 2019, and this model, the Can-Am's Maverick X3, Rokas having fun with candy?
Yeah, tasting it kind of.
Let's continue. So this model especially was really and is really popular in Dakar rally racing. We started to use these models from 2018, and in 2019 over 20 teams were driving these Can-Ams, and during 2021 Dakar Rally, more than 114,000 miles or 183,000 kilometers were driven by these Can-Ams during the Dakar combined. It's really popular and really robust. There are some features that made this model so popular. One of them is electronic power steering, so you don't have to break your arms when you are driving it. Additional thing is, I can't remember the exact naming of it, but the front differential lock works flawlessly, and it adds lots of drivability and off-road capabilities for this. It still lacks winch at the front in order to make the rescue easier. Maybe at some point we're going to install it. There is one thing that is missing. It's 120 horsepower model, and it lacks the intercooler because this lower power version didn't have OEM intercooler, and we got one. We will install it. We are going to tune the engine. Additionally, we have to replace a fuel pump. All of us, 3 of us, as always.
As always.
We have some proof of concept parts. This one is a little bit rough shape and etc., but it's just for proof of concept. We bought our intercooler. We cut off the sides of it, and Matas designed everything. We used one guy service to weld everything. The welds are not so great. It could be definitely better. But for proof of concept, for our own, it will be great. In the future, we're definitely going to use the core, the separate one. We are not going to rebuild existing intercoolers. But for now, we will see how it works. We wanted to investigate how big it can be and what we can achieve. Additionally, we have a fan. This one is also the budget one, not with PAL, not the greatest, with the biggest airflow, but for now it will work. It's just for us to try everything and to see what kind of improvement we're gonna have. So this one is for you.
Yep.
This one is for you. You have already lots of pipes. You can go to drain your pipes.
No need.
No need?
No need yet.
Because you're gonna be gone for 2 hours again. draining pipes.
I know how to simulate work.
You simulate everything except doing work.
Thank you.
Great success.
Thank you. Employee
Of the month.
So we have removed all the plastics around in order to change fuel pump. Like you can see, it's a really mess under the plastics, so we will clean up a little bit. It was a really time-consuming job, so it doesn't even get hot. You needed to remove some layers of the clothing. But I think the change of fuel pump will be a fast job. You don't be angry if I take your toilet paper. It's too small for me. Oh, huge man. A huge man, huge paper towel. Huge anacondas coming out. Maybe wondering what is that? This is homemade window blower because it become really foggy in the forests. So it blows all the fog. Oh, maybe it will help, or maybe not. Like that. Oh, master. Great job, Rokas. When you broke fuel, you know how to. No chances.
It is your power, Rokas.
No power, no drinking, no power. Shit, I can do it. Wait for a second. I need some power. Maybe you need some opener? Nope, he can open better with everything. Let's see now. You see? As easy as that. Shit, man. We should disconnect something else. We can check with a new one. So this is a higher pressure pump. That's why we are changing. Nice smell. Yeah.
Rokas, wait, I will take the picture with your big fish.
So we change the fuel filter and we can put the new fuel pump into a tank. Thank you, Rokas, for helping me. You're doing okay. Now it's your turn. Okay. 5 minutes for pump change, half an hour for all the plastic shit. So now I will measure the wires and then go to Justinas because he will crimp the terminals. So now we have to measure wires from fan to the battery, then to relay and the switch. I just zip them together and measure how long they should be. So from the fan to the battery we need about 80 centimeters. To make things easier, we have some plan what we have to do. So step by step we're going to make all the chain. So while I'm making the measurements of the wiring, you can go to see how all the building process of intercooler is made. Matas will show you.
So as you know, we made an intercooler for our buggy. Everything began with this piece of plastic. We made like a small shape to check that the ends that we needed to make will fit. In the beginning it looked like this. There goes a hose. Air goes from this hose to that side. As you see, there's a perpendicular wall, so when air goes, it goes straight to that wall and hits it hard. So it's much harder to turn the air to this side where the intercooler actually is right now on here. So we made a slight slope, as you can see on this side. Yeah, we made a slight slope and we checked our flow simulation that air going from here doesn't hit the wall as hard as in the first design. And it just showed that this design is better. We're also thinking about the future. We still see some places, some corners that we might adjust to get better performance, better airflow. And eventually after the tests, after test drives and everything, we will see what needs to be better for real. So stay tuned for the second version.
As you can see, I prepared the scheme for Tautve, and he came up with this spaghetti monster. You proud of yourself?
Not yet.
We will see if it works, but at least it should. Right now I'm going to crimp the terminals for him and double check it. So
It looks very different in the drawing.
go to work. Go to work. Motherfucker. Okay, so I'm not going to show you how I'm going to do it, but we will show you the end result.
So now we're gonna regulate the wastegate, because in this 120 HP baggie, crack opens at 4 psi, and so we're gonna increase it to open at 7.25 psi, and so it's gonna increase a little bit of power and more boost. So let's dig in.
So we finished with wastegate. Now it's time to put intercooler and the pipes. We already pre-cutted it, so it's just put in place.
Put everything together and test ride.
Now it will be ECU programming.
And then we're gonna test drive.
I saw that the guys finished with the intercooler, and I finished with simple entry-level wiring. It's cheap, but it's gonna work. It's gonna have its own function. It's just simple relay, switch, and some cheap-ass socket. I have a gift for you.
Very nice.
You can connect everything, and I can have some more fun.
Good job. Good job.
Budget-friendly, economical one, but it's gonna do its job. For motorsport, we would definitely use better gauge and better wires, DTM sockets, Braham boots, and shrinkable tubes, everything like that. But for this build, just to test, and it's the eco build, so we are using cheaper and simpler components. So you can do that by yourself at home, just with some tools. And if you would like to see some eco-friendly wiring builds, let us know in the comments.
Time for a test drive.
Okay, I think that's it for today. As you can see, I still have somehow to get these two kids out of the buggy. We need to wash it before getting it back to the workshop. From a feeling, I can say that it should be something around 195 horsepower. So the result is great. And yeah, thank you guys for supporting us. If you want to see more such content, we want to get dyno at some point. As you can see, it's impossible to stop them. So it's gonna take some time to get them out of the buggy, but yeah. If you want to support us, don't forget to subscribe. Press that push notification button and see you next week. Bye. It's time to go home!